Good morning from the Turtle and I. We are, today is round one qualifying, or this morning's round one qualifying. So I think 10 a.m. I'll have the car up at the line. I just warmed it up. It goes through the gears just to warm all the fluids up, the training fluid and everything. It's 47 degrees here, and the density altitude is negative 970 feet. So these are beautiful conditions for racing. So like I said, I have it warmed up, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on the ground, kind of get changed, ice her down, and she's pretty much ready to rock and roll this morning. She woke up in a good mood today, so that's the plan. So I'm gonna have a GoPro on the inside, and then we'll be filming from the starting line today, and I'll update you guys as things come along. Alright guys, so we are iced down, we're in the lanes, I'm seated in the car, buckled up, got the window knit up, we're ready to go. I guess someone put fluids on the track, so I'm going to have Juan filming from his phone and Jeff on the GoPro. I won't have any in-car footage, but I'd rather have the angles on the outside, that way I can understand how the car leaves, if I have to make any suspension changes, or I can put the power in sooner or later, that way I can learn all that stuff. So it's got a very mild soft tune in it. It should leave on 13 pounds and make 18 pounds going down track. Maybe see like I'd say a 940 or a 930 out of it. I just want to go A to B just to see how the car reacts to the new setup, because I'm definitely gonna have to make fueling changes. So we're just waiting. It feels so surreal to be here, man. My level of excitement and nervousness is through the roof, but we made it this far. I want to see what happens. Alright, so we just finally made our first pass with the new setup. Honestly, that show's a blast. I forgot how fast it feels, but I've actually dialed back the launch boost. I've dialed back the down track boost, and it still went a lot quicker than I expected. So I thought it was going to run like a 940, and they have electronic time slips here. So in the quarter, I just ran a 9.1 at 117, but for the 60 foot, I had a 133, 566 at 124.8. That is faster than my 887 pass. So about, I want to say the 1,000 foot, I think before the 1,000 foot, the car just laid over. Like it just felt like it lost all power. So I threw the chute just in case if I was losing water, and I lifted. So it still went 9.1 with the chute way out, with me on the brakes stopping because I thought it blew up. But I checked the logs and everything. I still have oil pressure. I just pulled the cap off the radiator and I still have coolant in there. So we're not quite sure. We're running, Jeff's running around right now. We're gonna try to get a compression tester. We're gonna go through the motor and just figure, I'm just confused, honestly. It's just weird. I made a first pass in Texas. we just pulled the plugs out. We're looking at the plugs now. I mean, the timing, I still have no timing in these plugs. I mean, they look rich because I drove these on the street, so I will put a set of fresh plugs in the car. But I mean, honestly, it went A to B. I have personal bests on my first shakedown with the new setup, so I mean, it's all a win-win at this point. But I did bring head gaskets if we got to pull the heads off. We don't run until later on tonight, so I got plenty of time to work on it. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Once we get a compression tester, we're going to update y'all. Jeff, just watch my hand. Ready? Go. All right. 190. So we found a compression tester. We're rolling through the cylinders right now. Everything has been 190. If you guys remember my 887 pass, we have a spark plug hole that isn't really the best hole to thread in and out. So it's gonna be hard to put a tool in it, but if we check every other hole and every other hole's good, I mean, I'd venture to believe that one cylinder ain't gonna be down, it'll be a couple. Go ahead. 190. We're gonna definitely need to get the battery charger on this thing.
Yeah. So the stereo will start on, the light is gone. Is it on? Really? All this.
All right, Jeff. Stop. 195.
There we go.
One more. Go ahead. Dead. Compression's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna check 8 again just cause, why not? Alright, ready? Yep. Alright, going back to 4. Ready? Yep. 2. Do it again? Yeah, we're good. 7.
Alright, so Jeff's being silly. He wants to cough in my video. He's got corona.
No,
He doesn't really have corona. So we're going over the log, and as you guys saw, we just checked the plugs, we checked the wires, we checked everything we could think of, and there was a setting in the data log that I should have reviewed, and then this would have actually told me everything I needed to know. So going back, I'm going to highlight this guy right here so it turns, let's say, bright green. So bright green, you can see this was the timing on the two-step, timing on the coming into boost. I was at timing level the entire way across, and then somehow the timing dipped out. So now if I go off to the side over here, I'm going to go down to where this says, where is she? I'm looking for wheelie. Alright, so I'm not sure why it took me so long to find this dank setting, but here we go. This is wheelie control advancer retard. I'm going to make it so it's bright green. So you see the timing, it wasn't activated, and then you can see the dip in timing right here. So apparently it activated wheelie control, and I guess there might be a bump on track that just upset it. So honestly, it left really smooth at the starting line. I'm just going to turn off the wheelie control because this was kind of silly that this happened to begin with. But at least we found what caused this. So it didn't blow up, it didn't do anything weird, it kicked a bunch of timing out because it thought I was doing a wheelie. So cool but not cool. This would have been probably an 860 pass had it been a full pass out. Every incremental was faster than my personal best up until right past the 8th mile. So that is really cool news. So tonight we're gonna go fast, and hopefully everything else is good. But we did a health check on the engine, and as you guys saw, everything is happy. So I couldn't ask for anything more. Well, the settings have changed. It is dark. Turtle's covered up. Everyone's going to bed. It's quiet at the racetrack. So I guess there's been so many breakdowns, so many oil downs, a couple wrecks, and they've been really behind on the track scheduling. So unfortunately I was not able to run a second pass today, which is killing me because I'm ready to make that full quarter-mile hit tomorrow, or I guess now tomorrow, and I know it's going to be fast. I know the next tune is going to be, it's going to be going fast. So like I mentioned earlier, I made a full 8th mile hit, and it beat my personal best timing. So if I make the full quarter-mile hit tomorrow, I know for a fact that's my PB by a long shot, and I just can't be any more excited, you know. I will say the ups and downs of this car are unique. You know, me trying to do everything on my own and learning, and I'm not the smartest guy, and I'm not the most mentally stable guy in the regards of troubleshooting, but the more information I get, the better off I am. And when I go through learning curves like this, where I thought it was something major and it turned out to be something really simple, you know, it helps me learn for future problems, you know. I'm still blown away by the wheelie control getting activated halfway down the track. Makes no freaking sense to me, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. So I'm not exactly sure when we run tomorrow, but we're gonna do the same routine as we did today. Wake up, warm the car up, ice it down, and be ready to race. So that's it for me and the turtle tonight. We are going to bed. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.